So I'm actually driving. Obviously, I'm in the car. But I've been wanting to add another video on my YouTube, and I just keep like procrastinating and thinking, okay, now's not a good time. And so as I am en route, I figured I would just try to film. Hopefully it's not annoying to watch because, like I said, I'm driving. Okay, let me turn. We're good. Do not learn driving skills from me. Okay, so somebody on Instagram just recently asked how to wake up in the morning. Like, what other tips do you have besides, things that they've heard already? Set your clothes out for the day before, write yourself a note, put your alarm clock on the other side of the room. Literally, you could Google hundreds of tips how to wake up in the morning. And I even work with clients where literally this is what we focus on for like months. And it's like things aren't changing. I don't know about you, but maybe you have had difficulty waking up early for yourself for years. So I actually really enjoy this topic because you can Google, once again, everything, what to do, what to buy. It's like, once again, we're trying to fix our problem with an outward experience. And we're unfortunately stuck in this modern society way of thinking that we think in order to solve our problems, we need to buy things. We need to be a consumer to help make our lives better, because we're watching all these videos and it's like, oh, buy this, your life will be better. Buy this pillow, buy this makeup, buy this skincare, buy, this is a caffeinated energy drink that'll help you wake up in the morning, pre-workout, all this other stuff. And really, the thing to change is within you. And that's the hardest thing to change. So Amma, if you can Google Amma, she's the hugging saint, and I really enjoy one time she spoke of, we try to scale the highest mountains in Mount Everest, and we travel the world to try to find ourselves, but really all we need to do is sit down and travel within ourselves. We want to clean, like everybody's like, especially with COVID, obsessed with cleaning. We want to vacuum, we get the Clorox, we clean the walls, we clean the floors. But what about our internal body? Like, we aren't cleansing ourselves, not only like our digestive system, but what about cleansing our mind? And a lot of people in yoga practice, their speech is not clean. It's like they keep cursing, saying mean things, gossiping, talking bad about somebody, wishing somebody the worst. It's like, we need to cleanse ourselves. So I think the whole waking up in the morning thing is a very, very big step in recognizing yourself, learning how to wake up for yourself. Sometimes I've talked with people, they wanted to start a yoga practice at 6 in the morning, and I would even call them, I would send them texts, I'd give them a wake up call. But, then one time they texted me at 5 a.m. I'm like, wow, you're up early, great job. No, I had to get up for work. No, it's the same thing. You can get up for work, you can get up for somebody else's schedule, but you can't get up for your schedule. So, and I think that's a very big, light bulb that should go off in your mind. Like, wow, I can wake up for somebody else, but I can't wake up for myself. What is within myself that I don't want to wake up for? And that's a very big question. And, it's really a matter of ripping off the Band-Aid and doing it, and it's not going to be fun or pretty the first few months, but it's just a matter, once again, of consistency, and you're establishing that discipline. So in the yoga texts, we kind of call discipline sadhana. Sorry, there's a bump. So sadhana is a spiritual practice, which, we practice consistently, daily. And, a lot of times, especially in Ashtanga tradition, people think we're very disciplined. Well, discipline comes at the beginning. You need to learn how to be, first it's difficult to get started. And then once you get started, the discipline is there. So for example, for me in my run streak, I remember the first 3 months was very difficult to sustain. I was tired. I had to actually be able to work through my emotions and do something I didn't feel like doing, but do it anyway. And that's kind of a very strange thing for people to experience. I don't feel like cleaning the kitchen. I'm not going to do it, but it doesn't matter how you feel. That's what you're required to do. So the same thing I don't feel like waking up early. I want to go to sleep. It doesn't matter how you feel. That's what you do. You wake up for yourself and do a practice. Go run, do meditation, yoga, read a book, have one sip of coffee in silence before your kids wake up. You know, just something so small as that. You can only, if you want, just like a 2-minute practice and then build up from there. So, I'm turning. Anyway, like I said, I love this topic because it really shows what we need to work on. And the biggest thing that we need to work on is showing up for ourselves. It's easy to show up for the gym. It's easy to show up with a running group. But what about doing a run when you feel depressed, sad, miserable? It's cold out. You're just going to make things worse if you go out in the weather and get even more uncomfortable. But, you know, it's a matter of like, how did you train your mind to feel that way? I mean, to experience this in that sort of way, like overcome these obstacles you're creating for yourself. I'm turning. So, I guess that's my little tip, and thank you again for this question. Any other questions, leave in the comments. And thank you for coming on this ride with me. Bye.